If a patient has tried medications and they're not working, or refuses to try medications and wants to skip that and go to something else, what's usually offered next is Botox injections. Botox injections help relax muscle.
Botox was originally discovered as a toxin that is derived from a bacterium called Clostridium. It got its first use on blepharospasm by ophthalmologists, and that's a condition where the muscles are constantly under spasm and there's no control. So the eye doctors were using it to help relax the muscle. The mechanism of action of Botox also allows it to be very effective for the overactive bladder, because in that condition you have spasm of the muscle that surrounds the bladder, and by injecting it around there you're able to take away the spasm that causes the overflow of the bladder.
A small fiber optic tube is inserted through the urethra into the bladder, and then through this tube a very tiny needle is inserted, and the Botox is injected at different points in the bladder. Once it's in, as with any other part of the body, it relaxes the muscle, and this can help reduce overactive bladder symptoms. You need those injections done at intervals. One Botox injection is not going to fix it. You need to go back at some sort of interval that works for you and is safe according to the doctor. One of the risks of Botox injections can be a transient difficulty emptying your bladder if your bladder overreacts to the Botox. But this almost always goes away over time. It can be a little bit distressing and initially if it happens to you. Severe overactive bladder usually needs medications, and severe overactive bladder that doesn't respond to medication usually needs Botox or a neuromodulation bladder pacemaker. The earlier you come in, the more likely you are to be able to avoid those more extreme therapies.